Hi there, and welcome to Remy. Let's go ahead and build an app together. The first thing we need to do is tell Remy what kind of app we'd like built. We'll click on the chat box at the very bottom of the screen, and then we can hold the backtick key on our keyboard, which is the key left of the one key, and simply speak into the microphone. Build an app for U.S. nonprofits and NGOs to discover and manage grant opportunities. Admins configure the organization's mission areas, geography, population served, organization type, funding needs, preferred award range, and eligibility requirements. Users can search for opportunities from foundations, corporations, private funders, and government sources, then save them into a pipeline with statuses such as new, reviewing, pursuing, submitted, awarded, and declined. Store each opportunity's funder, deadline, award range, eligibility notes, application link, and source. Add a daily scheduled job that runs saved searches, detects new opportunities and changed deadlines, removes duplicates, and emails a concise digest. Include a dashboard for new matches, upcoming deadlines, pipeline value, source mix, and opportunities needing review. You can provide short prompts to build your Remy apps or long, detailed prompts as I did. Remy does great with both. Remy takes our request and it may ask some clarifying questions before building. Let's quickly answer them. You can see I've answered all the questions. Now it's going to come up with a plan, and we can either approve it or make adjustments before it begins building our MVP. Remy wrote a plan for our app. You can see the proposed plan on the right-hand side. Make sure you scroll through it and review the whole thing. And if you like what's been proposed, simply click on Start Building. Now, if you'd like, you could sit and watch the Remy agent work with its various subagents. But the agent can go to work whether the tab is open or not. It really doesn't matter if we're on the screen. If you want to go grab a coffee or go work on something else, you can totally do that while Remy works in the background. The initial MVP takes several minutes to build. We're going to skip forward to when it's finished. Okay, the Remy agent has finished building our app. The Remy agent is on the left-hand side, and we're looking at the Home section on the right. Let's go preview this app by going to the Preview tab. Let's go ahead and open this preview in a new tab so we can view it full screen. Remy built this app with accounts and a full authentication flow. We can test this by adding our own email, or we can click the button at the bottom right to continue with the Remy test email. When we sign up with an email, it sends a code that we need to type in. If we continue with the Remy test email, that code will always be 123456, which Remy automatically enters for us. Now we're on the main screen of our application, and you can see the app is pre-filled with some data. That's because Remy created a bunch of synthetic data so we can preview the app in a non-empty state. Let's take a look. We are on the dashboard where admins and members of the nonprofit or NGO can review at a glance what their opportunities are and which opportunities have upcoming deadlines. We also see which opportunities are in draft and need to be reviewed. Here we see the pipeline of opportunities that they're actively working on right now. We can view this either as a table as it is now or as a Kanban board. And we can open any one of these opportunities by clicking on it and reviewing this grant opportunity. And if we're interested in pursuing this, we could open the grant opportunity application. Now let's take a look at the organization's profile. This is where the admin configures what type of opportunities the nonprofit or NGO is looking for. Remembering that this is all synthetic data, their mission is on affordable housing, homelessness prevention, workforce development, and optional we could add others such as youth education, food security, and we can also specify which geographies they serve, whether it's local to specific areas and or rural areas, or any others that we type in. What populations they serve, and specifically for discovering new opportunities, What is the funding looking for? What is their preferred minimum and preferred maximum granting? These are saved searches that, upon finding successful opportunities, can be saved. Here we see admins and members can configure whether they want a daily email digest and team members that are in the organization. Now let's take a look at how nonprofits and NGOs would discover new grant opportunities. In this particular page, this will find opportunities offered by foundations, corporations, and private funders, as opposed to this next one here, which is U.S. federal opportunities, which we'll look at in a moment. Notice here that this will be searching for these attributes that the nonprofit's mission focuses on. And I'm not going to set any other filters just to see. I don't want to limit what opportunities may arrive. Let's run this. This is actually doing a live run, even though this is using synthetic data that we're looking at throughout this app. It takes a few minutes for this to run, so I'll resume the video in a moment. So now the search completed, and Discovery found there are 7 grant opportunities that match the particular mission attributes of this nonprofit. We see a high-level overview of each one of these possible grant opportunities. We see that the app provides an estimate on how good a fit this opportunity is to our mission statement as a nonprofit, describes what the opportunity is, and option we could either save it directly to our pipeline, which we saw earlier, or we can go view this. And we can see that this is a real live grant opportunity for housing, in this case, veteran housing grants. We can review this and decide if we want to apply to it or not. And we see there are a few others that we can review. Now let's take a look at U.S. federal grant opportunities. This functions very similarly to finding grants by corporations, foundations, private donors, but this is a U.S. government feed. And again, we can take a look at any one of these, review it, and decide if we want to apply to it. So this is great. One thing I noticed that's missing, though, is a way for teams to plan their proposal submission capacity. Let's go back into Remy and ask for this edit. Just like before, I'll click into the agent chat box at the very bottom left of the screen, click the microphone icon, and speak directly to Remy. Add a proposal capacity planner. For every opportunity marked pursuing, let users create internal milestones, estimate required work hours, assign writers and reviewers, and set dates for drafting, budget preparation, approvals, and submission. Admins should define each team member's weekly available capacity. Add a scheduled weekly check that identifies deadline collisions, overcommitted team members, missing milestones, and applications at risk because too much work remains. Show a capacity heat map, deadline calendar, workload by person, and a proposal risk queue. This is a meaningful new improvement. Let's see what Remy comes up with. Now, for any new feature, Remy will also write a proposal that we'll need to read and approve. We'll read through this, and when we're ready, we would click Approve, and it'll begin building this feature. We can optionally select a different AI model to build this revision. If we select another AI model, Remy will automatically return to the default AI model after this revision. So changing this only applies to this revision. This option is a great way to minimize costs if the revision can be handled easily by a less expensive non-frontier AI model. Since this is a new feature, I'm going to keep it as the default AI model. I'm going to click Approve. Now Remy is building our new feature. Okay, the Remy agent just finished building our requested feature. Let's go take a look at it. Let's go ahead and test it. Let's view this in a new tab. Now we see that there's a new section here called Planning. Here we see members that are grant application writers, and we see what their capacity is. This is this person's workload, and then this person's workload. We can also see a calendar view of all the upcoming grant applications and capacity for each writer on the team to apply to them. We can select each writer to see which applications they are working on. and we can see which applications are currently at risk. So this is great. In addition to building with the Remy agent, we can also leverage over 300 different AI models in our application. Let's add a feature that's AI enabled. Let's return to Remy. I'll use the microphone again. Add an AI-powered funding search strategist. Each week, the AI should review the organization's profile, existing saved searches, opportunities marked pursuing or declined, and the reasons users recorded for those decisions. It should recommend new search queries, related mission terminology, funder categories, geographic variations, and exclusion terms that may uncover missed opportunities. Present all recommendations in a review queue with a brief explanation. Users must approve each search before it becomes active in the scheduled discovery job. The AI must never change organizational settings, activate searches, or save opportunities automatically. This will be a really big feature. Let's see what Remy comes up with. Just like with the last feature we just built, Remy wrote a proposal that we need to read and approve before Remy will build this. I'm also going to keep this as 4.0 Opus. Now Remy is building our AI-powered feature. Okay, the Remy agent has finished building our AI-powered feature. Let's go test it out and view it again in a new tab. We'll log in using the Remy test user. And we see now that there's a new page here called Strategist. Here we see this strategist page is to find new angles based on the nonprofit organization or NGO's profile, active searches, and why the team pursues or declines opportunities. We can take a look at any of these search proposals, such as this one. We can edit it, or we can activate this search. Now let's see if we get any better results based on the criteria that AI proposed. Now we have new results, and we find that perhaps that search was actually a great idea, a great suggestion, because we now have 10 matches instead of only 7 like we had before. So this is great. In addition to building out features I asked for directly, the Remy agent also comes up with its own roadmap and creates feature proposals we might want to add. Each feature is fully spec'd out. Let's take a look. Now that we're back in the Remy agent, let's go to the Spec tab and then go to Roadmap. You can see that everything is laid out in lanes. We can take a look at any of these proposed features simply by clicking on it. We can make adjustments to it directly, or we can ask the Remy agent to update the spec. If we're happy with what we see, we just click Build Now at the top and it'll begin building out this feature. Let's build out this state local grant feed and see what it comes up with. Just like all the other features that Remy has built for us in this app today, Remy has written a proposal that we must review and approve before Remy will build this. This proposal looks great for this roadmap feature, so I'm going to approve it. Now Remy is building our roadmap feature. Okay, Remy has finished building our roadmap feature. Let's go back into the full screen experience and take a look at it. So we are now back in the dashboard of our application, and we see that there's a new section here called State and Local. This page shows live state, county, and city grants for the states in our geography. Geography is set from the organizational profile. Let us suppose here that I was going to be I service areas in Illinois and Missouri. And when I come over here to state and local, it will scan these 3 states. And after it performs a live scan, it did find a state government grant opportunity in Missouri, along with one from Ohio. So this is great. This is a great way for nonprofits and NGOs to be able to find grants as granularly local as city grants, as well as county and state. This is exactly what we wanted. All of our features are looking great. Let's go ahead and publish our app. Let's go back into Remy. To publish our app, we click the Publish button at the top right. Now that our application is live, we can monitor it from the app's management dashboard, which we can access by clicking the Back button at the top left of our editor screen. From here, we can view things like the app's pitch deck, which is a ready-made presentation to explain the problem that this app solves. Just click Share to share it. We can view our site analytics, where we can track visitors to our app. We can review performance analytics, where we can track all of our app's background operations. We can view usage and cost analytics, where we can see how much it costs to build our app and how much it costs to run over time. We can review our app's issues, where we can log bugs manually or collect user-reported issues and have Remy automatically triage and resolve them. We can view the production database, where we can see all of the data stored in our app. We can view data sources our app uses and their processing status, and run search queries and see why each result matched. We can view our deployments, where we can see our current build version and all our previous releases. There's only one build version because this was the initial release. We can review our app's domains, where we can swap out this ugly URL for a clean custom subdomain. We just click Add Domain, select for a free Remy subdomain, and pick one that's available. Users will now access our app from this custom subdomain. We can view the scheduled jobs our app does. We can view the API keys our app uses, and we can view users on our app. All of these dashboard features come standard with every Remy app. There are no third-party services required. To go back to editing, we just click Edit at the top right of the dashboard. To recap, we built a grant opportunity finder app, added a couple of new features, built one out for the roadmap, published it, changed the app's custom subdomain, and toured the management dashboard. But this is really just a starting point. Whether it's a feature from the roadmap or something you come up with yourself, Remy keeps building alongside you as your needs change. That's where we'll leave it for today. If you have any questions along the way, come find us at the Remy community, community.midwithremy.com. You can get support, join the discussion, and even request new features. Thanks for watching.